Right, July 22nd, and we are in the middle, well, apart from the last couple of days which have been a bit cloudy, we're in the middle of a heat wave in Britain at the moment. Currently well, I've got the thermometer thing, I don't know whether that's going to pick that up. That actually says, in case you can't read that, 38 degrees on this patio at the moment in full sun. But current temperatures forecasting at the moment are 30 degrees, so it's hot. Okay, right, anyway, let's have a quick tour, and it'll be quick because I'm hot. Rose doing lovely, and it seems to have taken a leap up the wall. Hydrangea, that's just coming into flower. That's going to look lovely this year, all covered in little white flowers. Yep, it's doing really well. It's taken about 10 years to get there, but yeah, it's beautiful. Right, what else have we got? Let's have a quick wander around. Oh, the honeysuckle up this arch, that's doing well. That's starting to go down the other side now, but yeah. And the hydrangea, that's just an ordinary bush hydrangea, and the hybrid tea rose, that one's gorgeous, smells divine, and it's had 4 lovely buds on it earlier, but now it's got a couple more just appearing, so we might get a few lates on that. Oh, the pelargoniums, geraniums, they are lovely, beautiful colours. I've got them in the hanging baskets and in pots on the patio. They're just beautiful things. Black currants, they're all ripening nicely. Oh, the other thing is we've got, can you see that? The gooseberries, they're all ripening really nicely as well. And there's some more over there. Right, well, we've got another beautiful hanging basket. The sedum, that's doing really well. I cut that back. It had the Chelsea chop, which is basically cut things back at the time of the Chelsea show, that usually flower tall and leggy in August, and you'll end up with them shorter. I think that's basically the philosophy behind it, and more blooms. But you do sacrifice them, they do come a little later, but yeah. That sedum usually grows about 4 foot tall, and when it blooms, the flowers are so heavy it all just flops over and doesn't do itself any favours. So I've chopped it back and see how it gets on this year. May work, may not. Now this is a new thing for this year. This is the sea holly. Erinum, I think it's called, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's just starting to turn blue, which is really pretty. My camera's not going to focus on that close. No, it just can't. So, yeah, Acer, that's that cheap Acer I got for a bargain. That's doing really well. GMs, yeah, they haven't flowered yet. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. That's the Princess Lilies. They were planted a little late, but they should flower, but they haven't so far, so we'll see. That's the other Acer. That's doing really well. Right, what else have we got? They're pot marigolds, calendula, for next year. forgotten the name of them now. God damn, mine goes blank. Drop of a hat these days. Little baskets which I've just planted up now with some because the pansies that were in there at the spring had gone over, so these ones are just to sort of keep us going now till the end of summer. So there's some petunias, some violas and some marigolds, so I just planted various in there, keep them pretty. Tomatoes, well, they are the saddest collection of tomatoes this year I've ever seen. Now my tomatoes this year germinated, but that's about as far as they got. They just didn't do anything after they germinated, didn't start to grow. Then they just died and job done, really, over. But these ones were ones I found in the garden that had self-seeded, and I thought, well, plant them up, you never know. One is flowering, that one over there has got some flowers on it, but we'll see. It's an experiment. Right, poppies. They've sort of mostly gone now. Lavender, French lavender. One is a cutting of the other. What else have we got? Now these are Coropsis, I think that's what they're called. They give big sort of sun ray, it's called. Looks like big yellow daisies, and they're clump forming. I did plant 3 there, but one's been eaten by slugs, so we'll see about that. And then that's Nepeta, some catmint apples on the apple tree, because for the last couple of years we haven't had any, whereas these ones, we've got about 20 on this tree. They're all coming along quite nicely. We've got a little bit of rhubarb there. Not the best of sort of crops, but there we go. They planted this year, so we'll see how it does. Rucola, rosemary, various other little things coming and going. The clematis, that's looking good. This one flowered early in the year, spring. You can see all the spent flowers there, and then it set off down the washing line, fell off the washing line, and is starting flowering again. And that's the one at the end of the line, but if you go back up a little bit, there's buds, flower buds, all the way up this, so that's going to make quite a nice little display, that is. So unfortunately this one isn't repeat flowering, not at the moment anyway, showing no great signs, but this one is doing lovely. We've got a fuchsia in the hanging basket with some lobelia and another clematis hanging over the top of it. That should be flowering shortly. It's got buds just developing, so we'll catch that on the next one. Pond. Well, lovely. The irises have gone. My curry plant, that's taking over. That is a Lampeta, I think, a Lampranthus. Yes, that's looking lovely. And the water lilies flowering. There are 2. One's decided not to come out today, probably because it's getting sprinkled on by the fountain, but the other one's looking lovely. Lots of froggies. We had one in the kitchen the other day, thanks to the cat chasing that around. That was great fun. Then we got Rucola, corn cockles have all gone over now. They've had loads of flowers on them, but now they're gone past it. And the sweet pea, they're still looking beautiful, and they smell divine. They're lovely. And just about working out down here, let me get my scratch shadow out of the way. There are a nice big crop of red currants, so I'm going to make some wine out of those. That should be good. That'll be lovely. I'm going to put a few raspberries in it as well. So raspberry and red currant. And this is next door's rose. It's a rambling rose and produces beautiful hips. So that's going to be a stunning array of red in a month or so, which I will also use to make wine, because that makes lovely wine. There's another little clematis hiding in the corner. So let's stand back a bit and have a look at the hydrangea at this end. So it's just starting to flower, but I really hacked it back last year, so there wasn't much of it left, because it just grows so big and so quickly that I thought if I cut it down it'll take a few years. No, I was wrong. It didn't. It is back to its full glory again. So I thought, fine, whatever, leave it, let nature take its course. Okay, so what else have we got around here? We have candy tuft. That's looking lovely. And the bedia just beginning to fade. Dianthus, that's pinks. There was a red one and a sort of orangey pink one, which has gone over now. Sweet Williams, they're just sort of heading out as well. This garden needs a little bit more late colour, I think. Oh look I've spotted there. It's another tomato self-seeded in my hanging basket. Good grief. Can't get them to grow in the greenhouse, but everywhere I don't want them to grow. Fine. There we go. Well, see if it produces some tomatoes then. Beautiful hanging basket. Okay, well, that is that for another time.